New videos every day.
Is there a chemical flame retardant in your Mountain Dew or Gatorade? Does your favorite soda contain toxins? Watch this video to find out. About 10% of American soda drinks contain BVO, or brominated vegetable oil. BVO was originally patented by chemical companies as a flame retardant to be used with plastics. So what is this flame retardant chemical doing in your soft drink? It works like this. Citrus flavors like orange, lemon, grapefruit, and pineapple are not water soluble. So if you mixed them with a soda, you would end up having those flavorings just float to the top. So the way that they evenly disperse the flavoring throughout the soda is to mix the fat-soluble flavoring with the fat and then mix that into the soda. And that's where the synthetic chemical BVO comes in. And it's not just in Mountain Dew either. It can also be found in Fanta, Squirt, Sunkissed Pineapple, Fresca, and certain flavors of Gatorade and Powerade, as well as some other soda drinks. Again, it's estimated that 10% of American soda and sports drinks contain this synthetic chemical. Now here's the messed up thing. Brominated vegetable oil, or BVO, has actually been banned in more than 100 different countries. India has specifically banned its use in soda drinks, and Japan and the European Union have banned its complete use as a food additive. So for some reason it's unsafe for the Japanese and Europeans to consume, but it's okay for us Americans to consume as much as we like. Bromine itself is a chemical element, and it's actually known to be toxic to humans. Bromine has been used in flame retardant chemicals, in gasoline, in film developing fluid, and even in pesticides. The pharmaceutical industry has also used bromine in sedative drugs, but the FDA ended up finding a lot of unwanted side effects and negative health effects, and so banned its use in 1975. Today, there are no FDA-approved drugs for humans which contain bromine. Side effects from bromine exposure can include depression, lethargy, sleepiness, loss of reflexes, tremors, delirium, headaches, and even psychosis. Bromine is also a known endocrine or hormone disruptor. It's known to affect the thyroid and the utilization of iodine. And in this way, it can affect weight gain, fatigue, and headaches. There was even one article where a doctor stated that bromine in our food supply could even be a contributing factor to the obesity epidemic. Bromine is also thought to be a potential carcinogen. So the FDA has approved the use of BVO in very small amounts, under the assumption that a small exposure isn't toxic. But I want to point out that this is bromine added to vegetable oil, which is a fat, so bromine is fat-soluble. In the 1970s, scientists actually investigated the consumption of bromine in rats, and when they studied the adipose tissue, they found that the bromine was indeed being stored in those fatty tissues. And even after the rats stopped consuming the bromine, their fatty tissues still contained it. So there is a potential for all of this small bromine exposure to accumulate in our fatty tissues and accumulate in our bodies. And the evidence overwhelmingly shows that people are actually consuming huge amounts of soda. One study found that 85% of children consume a sugary sweetened beverage at least one time per week. And in the age range of 14 to 18, a National Cancer Institute study found that soda accounts for the largest source of calories. And for adults, soda and sports or energy drinks account for the fourth largest source of calories. But there are safer alternatives to BVO, and that's another point that I want to make. When you buy soft drinks in different countries, those soft drinks can actually contain different ingredients. So if you buy a Fresca in North America, it will contain brominated vegetable oil. But if you buy a Fresca in Mexico, it won't contain the brominated vegetable oil. Likewise, citrus drinks in European countries also contain other alternatives to BVO. One example is ester gum, which is actually water soluble, so it can be excreted by the body. So what drinks contain BVO? Mountain Dew, Fresca, Squirt, Fanta Orange, Sunkissed Pineapple, Sundrop, and certain flavors of Gatorade and Powerade. You can often recognize the drink that contains BVO because it has a cloudy color, like Fanta or Mountain Dew. But here's the bottom line. Brominated vegetable oil or not, soda drinks are not good for you. And if you care about your health, you really shouldn't be drinking soft drinks in the first place. Now, if you're an athlete, Gatorade may be useful for you. Although you should know that coconut water also contains a lot of the electrolytes and hydration that you're looking for. But if you are a sedentary, TV watching, internet surfing average Joe, then these drinks are only going to spike your blood sugar, causing excessive hunger and weight gain. And if you're overweight, I'd be willing to bet that soda pop probably contributed to your weight gain. The simple truth is, the only liquid nutrient that your body needs is water. And these soda drinks have zero health benefits, but a myriad of health risks. And it's kind of crazy that we're in a society that is so brainwashed by this industry that we're drinking soda with almost every single meal. But these are not healthful drinks. We don't need them, and they're only making it harder for us to be healthy. In this video, we discussed the chemical food additive brominated vegetable oil. But did you know that there's an ingredient in the McRib, which is also used to make yoga mats? Stay tuned for a future video where I'll tell you what's in your McRib. Red Bull, Full Throttle, Monster, and 5-Hour Energy. The craze over energy drinks is just getting crazier. But do these drinks really give you energy, or are they just messing you up? In a future video, I'll tell you all about it. I hope that you'll give my video a thumbs up. And your friends probably don't want to eat brominated vegetable oil either. So please share this video on the Facebook and be sure to search for Psychetruth on the Facebook and friend us too. If you think it's messed up that there's a flame retardant in your Mountain Dew, then you would also be surprised to know that there's a chemical used in French fries, which is also used in spacecraft reentry tiles. Check out my video, What Do French Fries and Breast Implants Have in Common? BVO is just one of a whole lot of different food additive chemicals used in the American food supply. To find out some of the general problems with these chemicals, check out my video, Are Food Chemicals Killing You? If all this talk about toxic chemicals is starting to give you the heebie-jeebies, check out my video, How to Cleanse and Detox for Beginners. Is one of your favorite foods one of the top 10 most fattening, obesity-causing foods? Find out in my video, The Top 10 Obesity-Causing Foods.